AM Liberty Radio, more tunes, more chat, and more fun. My guest this hour is Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi, recognized worldwide for her pioneering work in awakening the natural healing energy that lies within every human being. Apparently it's called the Kundalini, and will be awakening yours, hopefully, this hour. Sri Mataji, that actually means mother, was on GMTV only last week, and the switchboard was actually bombarded with calls. We wonder if Sri Mataji or mother will have the same effect here today. Keep it Liberty for a spiritual awakening in a few moments' time. Checking out the weather for you today. A scorcher, I tell you, absolutely beautiful. Top temperature of about 81 degrees. If you like it a little bit cooler, you'll have to head off to Kent or Essex. It's going to be about 79 degrees out towards the burbs. A little bit of a breeze, though, should mean that it's not as sticky as we've been used to of late. And like I say, make the most of it while it lasts. 963 and 976 Liberty. More tunes, more chat, and more fun coming your way between now and 1 o'clock. Also going to be chatting to Claire Ashford in about half an hour's time to find out what she's got coming up on her top-rated lunch box. That's from 1 till 3 here on your More Tunes, More Chat, and More Fun station. 2 AM Liberty Radio, more tunes, more chat, and more fun. Now, my next guest, we're very honoured to welcome to the studio today. Her name is Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi. Sri Mataji actually means mother, and she's recognised worldwide for her pioneering work in awakening the natural healing energy that lies within every human being. She travels throughout the world at her own expense, teaching this life-changing technique to millions of people, and apparently we don't have to part with a penny. On GMTV only last week, the switchboard was flooded by viewers who'd all experienced strange phenomena whilst listening to her. Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi joins me now. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you here. Now, you studied medicine and psychology in your home country of India, is that right?
I did.
And now you travel the world teaching Sahaja Yoga, is that right?
Yes, correct.
And how did you learn this technique? Is it particularly well known in India?
It was used long time back, but the tradition was they used to give this awakening only to one person among thousands. First they used to test them, cleanse them, do all kinds of things. And ultimately they used to give to one person to one person. That was the tradition. Only what work I've done is I have tried to find out human beings, what's the problem with them is. Why can't we have Ama's realization? And it worked, it clicked, and I'm doing that work now.
So the very fact that the tradition was only passed on to, like you say, one in thousands of people, would you say is that why the tradition was actually lost over the years? The tradition itself?
It's not only Indian tradition. It has been in many countries, but people are not aware of it. See, everywhere they have talked about it, that there's this power in the sacrum bone, and that it is to be awakened. Even the Greeks knew about it because they called it a sacrum bone, meaning a sacred bone. So it's not only Indian, it was all over people knew about it, but they didn't know how to awaken it. In a far-fetched place called Bolivia also, they know everything about it. They said 2 saints came from India and they taught us long time back, but we don't know how to awaken it.
Ah, now it's called the Kundalini, am I right?
Kundalini. Kundal means a coil. It's coiled up into 3.5. It has some mathematical relations, that's why. It's 3.5 coils. That energy is coiled up.
And we have to unravel those coils, is that right, to let the energy flow?
Yeah.
So essentially it's an energy force that flows through all of us.
No, that energy is within you dormant. It's not yet awakened. Once it is awakened, then it passes through 6 subtle centers. And these centers are responsible for our physical, mental, emotional, and also spiritual being. So when they are enlightened, when they are nourished, we get rid of our diseases, we get rid of our mental problems, we develop a balance, peace within, and ultimately what we get is the joy.
So why do you think those energies within us then have been suppressed over all these years?
I mean?
Our energies, because you say they're not awakened, so by definition that means that they are suppressed. Are they just suppressed
not suppressed. They are in a dormant state.
A dormant state.
They are not suppressed. But then they are to be awakened. It's like one candle which is enlightened, enlighten many candles. It's like that. If you get that awakening, you can awaken thousands.
It's fascinating. My guest is Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi, recognized worldwide for her pioneering work in the awakening of the natural healing energy that lies within every human being. It's called the Kundalini, and hopefully we'll give you some tips on how to awaken yours in just a few moments at a time. Here on 963-972 AM Liberty Radio. More tunes, more chat, and more fun. My guest today is Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi. Sri Mataji means a mother, and we're awakening a dormant energy in you today. Such was the extent of that awakening in the country when viewers tuned into GMTV last week that we thought we must welcome Sri Mataji to the show to see if she can awaken the dormant energy, the Kundalini within all of us. Now, is it something that you can actually do then at home on your own, or is it something that we need you to help us do?
No, you have to ask some enlightened person to do that.
Right.
As there's a candle which is not enlightened, cannot get enlightened by itself. So you have to go to a person who is enlightened.
Like yourself. And is it something that you could actually do over the air now, if anyone was listening?
Pardon?
Is it something you can actually do now on air?
Yes, I can. For people I'll try.
Okay, great. How do we do that then?
How?
How do we actually awaken the Kundalini?
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I would request all of you to put your hands like this.
So hands out.
Out like that.
With the palms facing upwards.
Yes. Palms relaxed also. And I have to tell you one thing is to, first of all, you have to forgive yourself. It's very important. You have to forgive yourself. You should not feel guilty. Because whatever wrong you have done is finished now. Why to feel guilty? The second point is you have to forgive everyone. That's a very important point. Because there's a center here,
In the forehead, the center of the forehead,
on the optic chiasma, which is very constricted. And if you don't forgive, it won't open. So Kundalini won't be able to pass through that. So you have to forgive everyone. Logically, if you don't forgive, you don't do anything. Whether you forgive or don't forgive, don't do anything. But if you don't forgive, then you torture yourself. So best is to forgive. Forgive everyone. It's very simple just to say, I forgive everyone. That's all you have to say, just to say. Now put your hands towards me like that, both, towards your maybe radio. You can
towards your wireless, yeah.
Towards both hands. Now what you can do is to put the right hand towards me like this, and left hand you have to put on top of the fontanelle bone area.
Right, so the left hand...
the last center.
Right, the left hand goes just above let's say if you had a center parting in your hair.
It was the soft bone in your childhood.
Right.
It's called the fontanelle bone area, you see.
In the top of your head.
Yeah.
Right.
And you put your hand not on top but above, and see for yourself if there is any cool or hot breeze-like thing coming. Some vibrations.
So you would feel air, say warm air or cool air?
But there are vibrations that are coming in. They look like air. Cool air or hot air, little higher. All right.
Right, yeah.
Now, you put the left hand towards me. And put the right hand on top of your fontanelle bone area. This is the actualization of baptism, that you really feel the cool or hot breeze coming out of your own forehead. It's not, I should say, from the top of your head, not forehead, but top of your head. Now you can move your hand and see for yourself. If it is cool, well and good. If it is hot, also all right, but that means you have not forgiven. You have not forgiven yourself, and you have not forgiven others.
So if you have your hand above your head and you're feeling
hot, then you better understand that you have not yet forgiven everyone. That's there. So better forgive everyone, so it becomes cool again. Now, it has to be cool. It's the perfect state.
So if you feel cool air, then the chances are you're in a better place than someone who's feeling hot air.
Now, I'll blow in the mic, if you don't mind. That will have an effect better. Keep the hands like that only, and I'll blow.
So what is it people will be feeling now at home if they're feeling the energy?
It will be coming out. Now what you have to see on your fingertips also, you'll feel the cool breeze. On your fingertips and in the center of your palm, you'll feel the cool breeze.
Cool breeze?
Cool breeze like
cool breeze, sorry.
Cool breeze. And maybe also a little hot you might feel if you have not forgiven yourself. So maybe there, but you will feel it. And once you feel it, you should know that you are in connection with this all-pervading power of divine love, which is known also in the Bible is called as the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. So that's you start feeling, now your connection is established. But still, you have to grow into it, and there are problems within you. So we have follow-ups and all that. We have centers everywhere where you can go and ask them, and they'll tell you what's wrong with you. That will correct you physically, mentally, emotionally, and also spiritually.
And we'll give you those details in just a few moments at time. Keep it Liberty for more tunes, more chat, and more fun, and more from Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi. And don't forget to give us a call if you've felt anything at home. 01718 893 8963 is the number to call.
Claire Ashford, 1 till 3 weekdays on 963 and 972 AM Liberty.
There once was a woman called Claire who had lovely long brown hair. She couldn't get a bloke. Everyone thought it was a joke. Every day between 1 and 3 you can hear her share. Oh, that was really bad. I'm not paid enough money to say these things. Note to self. Buy a scriptwriter. Limericks, honestly, they'll have me making Tracy Island next. Colin, did you buy this lager?
Mm-hmm. It's new. It's called Umbari.
It's really nice. What is it?
Umbari.
It's so smooth. Might be the best lager I've ever had. What's it called?
Umbari. Umbari Premium Lager.
It goes so well with dinner, don't you think? Not too heavy, great flavour, really delicious. Aren't you going to tell me what it is?
Umbari Premium Lager. Brewed and bottled in beautiful Goa, India. Now available in the UK. For your nearest stockist, call 0181 903 3310.
Sorry, what was that again?
0181 903 3310.
Oh, honestly, why do I always have to ask for everything twice?
Looking for a used car? Then look no further than DNR. DNR is currently offering 0% financing on selected used cars. Yes, that's 0% financing. And every DNR used car comes with RAC approved check and a 12-month Toyota approved warranty. Part exchanges are welcome, so call DNR on 0181 802 2336. Nobody makes a car like Toyota, and nobody makes a deal like DNR. Terms and conditions apply. Financing subject to status, and written details available on request. Call DNR now on 0181 802 2336. DNR, for everything Toyota.
You have a great deal to gain and nothing to lose. Call AAP on 0800 064 0030. Why do AAP advertise about not surrendering your endowment policy? Because each day over £400,000 is thrown away by people like you and me who surrender their policies without checking if they can get more. So, if you're moving, remortgaging or need to raise cash, call AAP now. If your policy started before 1992, you could get up to 35% more than by surrendering your policy back to the life company. A simple free phone call could earn you thousands. Phone now for your free brochure and valuation on 0800 064 0030. You have a great deal to gain and nothing to lose. Call 0800 064 0030. Absolute Assigned Policies Limited are regulated by the Personal Investment Authority. 0800 064 0030.
Live from Knightsbridge with more tunes, more chat, and more fun. This is 963 and 972 AM Liberty. Medium wave radio. Medium wave radio. Medium wave radio.
My heart, and I can't let you go. You are the one who makes me feel so real. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, what am I supposed to do? Oh, what am I supposed to do, baby, when I'm so hooked up on you? Then I realize that you are somebody else's guy. Oh yeah. Why you wanna do this to me, boy?
663 972 AM Liberty Radio. More tunes, more chat, and more fun. My guest today is Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi. Sri Mataji means mother, and I have to say, Mother, you've had quite an effect on our audience. We've had quite a few calls so far from people who are experiencing the cool and the warm air that you described. I should explain, if anyone's just joined us, that we just did an exercise on the radio with Sri Mataji, who is recognised worldwide for her pioneering work in awakening the natural healing energy that lies within every human being, called the Kundalini. And now there's some awakening going on. What's the next stage then, Mother?
Then you have to perfect yourself. You have to know everything about it. About a month if you spend on this, you become a master yourself. You can give realization to thousands yourself.
Is it really that easy, though?
Yeah.
I suppose some people
has to be very easy, isn't it? Because so important.
Absolutely. So more
it's
and more.
So vital.
So more and more people can do it.
It's our last breakthrough of our evolution. Last breakthrough of our evolution, and it has to happen to all the people. The Kundalini is present in all the people, whether they are this nationality, that nationality, color, creed, religion, doesn't matter. Everybody has this power to rise above to this new realm, which Einstein has described, that once you get your self-realization, you jump into the torsion area, he called it. Einstein?
Right, oh yes. So if we awaken it globally, do you envisage a time then where we reach, I suppose, a utopia? Because a lot of people might say, Mother, who are listening, that there's so many bad things going on in the world. Would you argue that is because the Kundalini hasn't been awakened?
No, because human beings are to be transformed. You see, human beings have all these weaknesses like greed, anger, hatred, all that. All these things you just forget. They just drop out. And you become a beautiful personality, which loves and which enjoys everything.
And you say this is something that we can awaken in all of ourselves. Anyone who's listening has the potential to do this. And you can actually learn how to do it yourself. There's an 8-week series of follow-up programs, which you mentioned,
yes.
Mother, which you can learn more and practice the techniques of Sahaja Yoga. We must stress that you don't part with any cash for this. The first 2 of these will be held on Wednesday the 14th of July at 7:30 p.m. and Wednesday the 21st of July at 7:30. They're on at the Great Hall, the Kensington Town Hall, Hornton Street, London, W8. So if you did feel anything at home, or perhaps you didn't, but you'd still like to find out more, then you can call the Sahaja Yoga information line. That's 0181 930 5621. That's 0181 930 5621. There are also Sahaja Yoga centres in over 80 countries around the world. Those details available once again on 0181 930 5621. Mother, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for joining us, and the best of luck with everything that you do in the future.
Thank you very much.
Not at all. My pleasure entirely. More tunes, more chat, and more fun with me, Richard Arnold, taking you through till 1 o'clock. Going to chat to Claire Ashford in about 10 minutes' time about what to expect on her lunchbox.
Here we are, still together.
963 972 AM Liberty Radio. More tunes, more chat, and more fun. My thanks to my guests this hour. Quite phenomenal, actually, the response we've had. So whether you were sceptical about it at all at home, even if you felt that you didn't feel a thing, then the big man has those details once again if you fancy going along to hear more this very week.
Yeah, there's one this Wednesday, they all kick off at 7:30, and apparently you part with no money whatsoever. And this is more than likely one of the reasons why it's taken so long for this to come to the fore. Because anything like this, if you're parting with money, then they like to knock it down. But they're not asking you for any money. You go along, it's totally gratis. There's one at Covent Garden, which is the Friends Meeting House. 8 Hop Gardens, which is WC2, just off St Martin's Lane. That's Wednesday. Balham also, Balham Library, Ramsden Road, SW12. And also Manor Park, and that's the Freud Community Centre, Romford Road, Manor Park, E12, just on the corner of Toronto Avenue. All those happening this Wednesday. There's also one Thursday in Hampstead, which is the Community Centre, Leytonstone Library on Thursday, Church Road, Ealing Town Hall, 7:15, that one's kicking off, but the rest of them at 7:30. And I believe there is a number, which I can't see. Have you got the number there? There is a number.
There is a number to call, which is 01.
There's a number. It's 0181 930 5621. Any information that you need on Sahaja yoga information, that is the information hotline. And also, if you're netted up, you can point your browser at www.sahaja.org. Sahaja spelled SAHAJA.org. And I can tell you, I did feel a little bit of the breeze coming through. So I don't know, I may have to pop along because it was, I don't know, peace. Very strange, very weird.
Strange experience.
I've never experienced anything like that in the whole of my life. Seriously.
Well, there's some good vibrations coming up shortly, mate, on a lighter note with Claire Ashford. She'll be telling us what's coming up in her lunchtime show from 1 till 3.
Funky Town. What's going down in London?